Aha, so here we have a different diagram. Okay, now in this diagram, remember, we're still going to use the right hand rule. So we're going to use, remember, your index finger. It represents your direction of the magnetic field from north to south, right? And therefore we have the current, the middle finger, it represents your current, and your thumb, it represents the direction of the coil. It will determine whether the coil will move clockwise or anti-clockwise. Okay, so now let us start. Okay, remember, this is you are sitting on a table like this, right? And then you have your right hand, so now let us use right hand rule to determine the direction of, and remember, in exam you will always be provided with two and you have to figure one. Okay, but because here we are doing explanation, I will do an example whereby we're gonna give ourselves two and determine one. But for now, let's just explain this. Everything it is provided here. I'm just showing how it works. So now from north to south, remember we use the index finger. This is you sitting on a table. So you point from north to south. You're gonna break hands, guys. You have to break those fingers. That's the easiest way to figure the directions. So that means you're gonna point from north to south. Okay, you point from north to south. And therefore remember, we focus only on one side, right? So I'm gonna focus on side AB once more again. You can also choose this side, okay? Because you know that the current in this case, I provided the current to move from B to A. So that means this current, if it moves from B to A, it's gonna travel like this, and on this side, it's gonna move from C to A. That's simple, okay? So that means this side of AB, the current is moving away from you because it is moving from B to A. It is no longer moving towards you. It's no longer moving towards your chest. It's moving away from your chest. Okay, so that means you're gonna your middle finger is gonna point in that direction, to the book, to the board, or to the page. Okay, or away from your chest. Okay, right? So that means this is my middle finger, which is pointing into this page, and therefore my remember my magnetic field is from north to south. Okay, and therefore that means I'm going to unfold this. I'm gonna have to unfold this, and I'll make sure that these they are perpendicular to one another. Okay, so that means the side of AB, it is going to move upwards. Okay, it's going to move upwards, magnetic field north to south, and the direction of the current is moving away from you. It's moving into the board or away from your chest. Okay, so that means the coil on this side of AB will rise up, and the coil on this side of CD will move downwards. So that means if coil moves upwards on the side of AB and downwards on the side of DC, what will be the rotation of the coil will be clockwise, like a clock. Okay, it will be clockwise. That's how we determine the direction using the right hand rule.